let's get right down to it, fellas. First thing that I think about when I think about these movies is the era it came out in. Again, we talk about 94, 95. And I just want to get down to it. I mean, like, you know, it's still a music channel at the end of the day that we got here. Yeah, Speaks and Rhymes. So let's just talk about it. When we're talking about these two movies, let's get down to two singles right off the bat that were featured, first singles off each particular soundtrack of these movies. We're talking about the GZA's I Got Your Back off the Fresh soundtrack versus the classic. I gotta put a little extra sauce on this because there's a lot of people involved in this particular record. The classic CROOKLYN Dodgers 2 DJ Premier produced song featuring Chubb Rock, OC, and J.Rue the Damager for the movie Clockers. Who had the better song? Like I said, so we're talking about CROOKLYN Dodgers Part 2. Mind you, again, we're talking about Part 2. Don't not be confused with Part 1. I was lost most of the day today, thinking that I was, you know, special ed, Buckshot, and Astace, and it's not. We're talking about Chubb Rock, OC, and J.Rue, another strong lineup of Brooklyn MCs again, and then we're talking about DJ Premier on the legendary beat. And then I Got Your Back, GZA, another Brooklyn rep, RZA on the beat. I mean, it was a single even by itself before it was even attached to the soundtrack, so it was already looked at as a big mover kind of record. Which this was for the second GZA album. This wasn't on Liquid Swords.
First one. Well, yeah, second one. It was on Liquid Swords.
Yeah.
This was on Liquid Swords?
Yes.
Oh, so this is the first album then?
Second.
Well, no. Second.
Oh yeah, okay, I see what we're talking about. Yeah. Let's erase for a second the Cold Chillin' release. Just for to make it easier for people.
All right.
For those that don't know, let's educate real quick. A little music trivia for our fans out there who don't know. The GZA, aka the Genius, prior to using the GZA acronym, was known as the Genius, had an album that dropped on Tommy Boy Cold Chillin', if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Words from the Genius.
Words from the Genius. There you go. 91, 92.
Ooh.
Early 90s, man.
Maybe like 90. Yeah, like 92, I think. Okay.
So
I was in high school, so probably 92.
So this is for the music and trivia nerds in the room right now. Is it safe to say he's the first official Wu-Tang member to ever drop a piece of music, or was I Love You Rakim before that?
That was the RZA's Ooh We Love You Rakim was before.
So RZA was still the first person out the entire clan.
Yeah.
Okay. Self-produced too.
That was Tommy Boy too, I think.
That was. Yeah. They were both on the same label.
Was Tommy Boy. That's how that whole relationship I think happened with GZA later on and shit like that.
Right. They rejected me. I went there for an interview. They rejected me.
They rejected? You know what? Tommy ain't your motherfucking boy. All right? Tommy ain't your motherfucking boy. And besides, shout out to De La Soul for getting their matches back.
Yeah, word.
That's from Tommy Boy per se, because Tommy Boy got bought out. There's a lot of politics, whatever. But they got it back.
They got it back. That's all that matters.
It's fucking dope. There's even rumors about a Gangsta Grills. I know that sounds kind of weird to people our age, but if you fucked with any Gangsta Grills, it's just as fire, and it's only
all the Gangsta Grills.
Yep, and it's just another platform to introduce again another generation of kids that do fuck with drama and the Gangsta Grills series to go. Oh, I heard of De La Soul, but I never really fucked with them, and then throw that shit on, and Gangsta Grills, and then De La Soul with Dilla and some shit in the background. It's gonna be dope. I hope they make it happen. Keep in mind too, Drama is from Philly. He's not all.
And Drama got some beats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't forget. He may have introduced some weirdos to the game, but
Drama got the drama.
The Philly boy.
So
the Philly boy.
The chat room is. I don't think Philly voted, but the chat room is split on this.
Already they split
on the first question.
Oh, okay. So boom, let's get down to let's see what the chat room is talking about. What are they talking about?
Douglas Hauser says CROOKLYN Dodgers 2 for the win, and actually no, he's the only one that voted on the song.
Is it? Well,
Predator said Samuel L. Jackson so fresh, but I think he's talking about the movie, not the song.
Listen, we can't even have an episode about Samuel Jackson by himself. That's like a 12-hour episode.
Yeah.
Word. Samuel Jackson is like in everyone's favorite movie, at least 6 or 7 of everyone's favorite movies, man.
Easily.
Yeah.
I vote that we officially retire that movie game, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
and initiate the new black version and call it 6 Degrees of Samuel L. Jackson. And it'll work. It'll work. Because I bet you can still tie him to becoming bacon some way, somehow. I bet you.
Right.
I bet you. So let me know what you think in the chat room if we should make that happen. Then we can start eats and rhymes. Samuel L. Jackson, 6 Degrees.
Wait, we said it first.
No, but you know, if it's a Samuel L. Jackson game, you gotta be clever with the name. Something like 6 fucking degrees of Samuel.
And I hope they burn in hell.
I hope it burns in hell.
Yes, I was in a movie with them, and I hope they burn in hell.
That's it. That's it right there. Like, yes, I was in a movie with them, and I hope they burn in hell. All right, so listen. So it sounds like the chat room. We got one vote for CROOKLYN Dodgers. Obviously, that's a given. Again, at the end of the day, I'm playing sort of the clockers role at this point. But you know, let me leave it open to the room for Team Fresh. Does anybody want to stand on the Fresh soundtrack for this particular stand?
I'm standing on I Got Your Back.
Okay.
I know, but I'm standing on I Got Your Back. CROOKLYN Dodgers was hot, no doubt, no question. But I guess I'm a big Jizza fan, so yeah, I'm standing with I Got Your Back. That beat was just hard, man. Not to think CROOKLYN Dodgers wasn't hard. I think
it was the first single, wasn't it? I think it was like the very first single of Liquid Swords. Or am I bugging?
Yeah, no.
It was the lead single, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was.
Because it's tied on to the movie.
I thought Labels was the first one.
Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, the movie came out first, and then Labels came out after. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
So here's the thing about Labels. Labels, typical, like, you know, like back in the day shit, right? Like that was like a street joint. Like there was never a video for that. That was like for the, like let's see what works, and it was like a clever. You know, it was Tommy ain't your motherfucking boy. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was a clever wordplay record. I think the first single they ran with. This is when they had money to burn back then. Like I said, they pressed up Labels and everything because I forgot about Labels.
Yeah.
But I think the first official single that again they made a video for was "I Got Your Back," and so that meant they felt strongly about this record. This is the record that debuted the album, which Liquid Swords, by the way, platinum. It took a long time, but it's a platinum album today, and whatever platinum or not, it's a fucking classic.
Classic.
Of course.
Classic. Let me know if you think it's a classic in the chat room. So, with that being said, Hobo, wu-tang fanatic, wu-tang in the DNA, wu-tang tattoo somewhere in his body he doesn't want to admit to. We know.
Not yet.
We know it's not a surprise that he's going with "I Got Your Back." Did you want to expand on why you feel that way on that particular record? I mean, where were you when the record came out?
So I was in college.
That's a college kind of fucking record right there.
It was a hot record for me, man. And you know, it came off the strength of 36 Chambers, and I was just fully immersed in Wu-Tang, everything Wu-Tang, and they were just hitting you in the head like every album, just bang, bang, bang. And
they couldn't miss back then. They couldn't miss. They couldn't fucking miss. It was just like, oof.
Right. They was shooting from half court and hitting nothing but net every time.
Every time. I miss that kind of shit. That level of I can't wait for like whatever this crew or this artist or this
the anticipation.
Right.
I really can't wait for my son to drop.
You almost can't even knock it. You almost got to give it up to a guy like Kanye West right now, who's got people in a world of 10-second attention span.
Waiting for him to drop an album. You're right.
And again, I just associated it in my brain right now, but like we just seconds ago said like, damn. Now I'm not sweating Donda like that, but the world, there's a lot of the world is. So I'm almost a little jealous of them that they're like, oh, come on, yay! But just another note. A listening event does not mean the album drops the same thing. Like,
no,
right.
He's waiting to drop his album. When Drake drops his album, Kanye will drop his album.
I heard a very interesting theory. We can talk about it on camera at another time. But boom, so college time. You're in college.
College, yeah.
Things. Like Wordsmith, like drops this shit again. He dropped Labels. I remember sweating Labels when they came out.
Right.
I think everybody was sweating it. Shout out to Douglas House. He talking about that. He's right. It was Labels got the mixtape street cred.
True.
Like, Master Flex used to burn the shit out that record. I remember a lot. And if you're in college at that time, a record like that comes out and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's not what you expected. I mean, but again, well, we didn't know what to expect from Wu-Tang or their affiliates at that time.
Right. And it was like
the first solo album?
What happened?
This is the first solo artist. Solo release. First solo release.
I want to say Method Man came before.
I want to say Meth too.
Ooh, I think you might be right. No, I think you might be right.
I think Meth came before Jizzy.
Yeah.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
Wait, who do we know? Anybody in the chat room know? Who dropped their album first? Jizzo or Method Man? Let us know in the chat.
Method Man did first.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Because Method Man was on the back of Protect Your Neck when they re-released it.
Right.
And then I got the buzz.
Yeah, it did, but okay. Well, boom. So we got Hobo's vote. We know what it is. We shouldn't have expected a Wu-Tang Warrior to fucking.
I mean,
let's go to the West Coast. West Coast living, West Coast breezing, cool breeze. Crooklyn Dodgers Part 2. I got your back. The Jizza versus Crooklyn Dodgers. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with Crooklyn Dodgers. Crooklyn Dodgers. Sorry, Hobo. Sorry.
Sorry. I'll be sending someone for your Wu-Tang card shortly.
Yes. I will not open the door. Thank you.
So Takal came out first, Hobo saying, right?
Yes, Takal came out first.
Okay. Cool.
94.
So Jizza's up after him, pretty much. And
yeah,
94. Raekwon was third, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And then ODB?
No, ODB came out before Raekwon.
Right about that.
Yep.
I'm just interested in the batting lineup.
Yeah,
I thought Jizza was first. I thought Jizza was first. That's what I said, and I'm wrong. Interesting, to say the least. Okay, boom, Scantastic. Where you going? I know where you're going.
No, this is a tough one though, man. This is really a tough one because
Not cool breezing the answer. Just give a triple C quick answer and let's keep it.
Yes.
Oh man. I guess for me, man, when you listen to that J-Wu versus Crooklyn Dodgers, that's what did it for me, man. So I'm gonna go Crooklyn Dodgers, man.
I had a feeling that's what it was.
That's a sick verse.
Respect.
Whose verse is the stick verse? Chubb?
J-Ru the death.
Bullets hit brains when bottles hit lips, bro.
Yeah.
Bars.
J-Ru's, he's the truth, man. He is the truth.
J-Ru is definitely on that, like,
underrated.
right?
Yeah.
Bet. So, triple C.
I'm going with Crooklyn Dodgers.
Look at that.
Just for the fact that Primo did the beat.
Yeah.
I'm a big Primo fan.
I mean, who isn't? But I feel you. Again, I'm technically, like I said, devil's advocate for clockers. So, as you guys well know, even though you decided to join Team Fresh when you first started, this round, ladies and gentlemen, goes to clockers. Not the game you thought it was.
Wow.
Not the game you thought it was.